Hello, I don't know, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I messed that whole up. Goji person back here. Um, got to talk about something. Um, I watched the most recent death battle. You know, I do that in my own time because, like, I'm just, a guy like that. Let's just, let's see my reaction to the next fight because this might be the more I expect. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's talk about it. Um, we we need to discuss this real quick. So, Godzilla versus the Hulk. Well, let's see this here. Godzilla, I believe, is taking the win here. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not trying to have the bias, but think about it like this: they are in strength. They're actually very similar, especially if you're using their strongest versions. I mean, they get like Godzilla from Hell. He basically destroyed the IDW Guardian of Hell multiverse thing. It was weird how they described this, like the IDW publishers described that thing that Godzilla killed. That was that was guarding it, but the best I can describe it as, it was essentially the guardian of the IDW multiverse afterlife. So like it's like all bad people eventually end there if they are in an IDW run. The Hulk, I mean, we all know him. He's Marvel's probably third biggest seller right after Spider-Man and Wolverine. He's tanked planet destroying feats before, and I mean, yeah, so's Godzilla. Now, speed, that's Hulk. I'm not gonna lie. Strength, probably an equilibrium. Speed, gonna give that to Hulk. Durability, though, I'm gonna give it to Godzilla. I just think that if you're able to tank hits from the Greek gods and essentially like, here's the thing, Hulk isn't the most powerful in his verse, but Godzilla is. He well, no, no, I don't think there's anything more powerful than him in his own universe. I mean, any time, every iteration of Godzilla, he seems to be the most powerful. Um, really depends. I don't know which version they're using. That's the tricky part because when it comes down to Hulk, his comic lines, I mean, he's essentially the same. Big green and purple pants, not hard to mess up. But I don't know, man. Godzilla just, depending on the version, the Showa Godzilla has time and time again just defied laws of physics. Um Heisei Godzilla's tanked black holes, Millennium, depending on the version, has tanked meteors and black holes himself. Shin Godzilla is just adapt to whatever he's encountering. -1 has almost instantaneous regeneration. Um, Now, The reason I say strength is at an equilibrium is because Hulk has lifted creatures like Godzilla around the same size, even, but Godzilla also has. So, and I'm not trying to diss Hulk here because that's why I say they're at equal strength. I just find it a bit more impressive that he's smaller than Godzilla and still lifting as much as he is. However, here's the real kicker. You're probably wondering, well, why is Hulk gonna lose this? Well, to all you Marvel nerds out there, there's one big reason. Godzilla isn't fighting with another personality half the time. I genuinely feel like Bruce Banner is going to have some sort of play in this. Um, Now, if we're bringing everything into this, World Breaker Hulk is obviously Hulk's most strongest version. Um, but they could do the one below all as well, because I think they're gonna bring one below all into this just to give Godzilla the loss here, or who knows? Because I'm also thinking like logistically here. The last time Hulk was featured on Death Battle is when he fought against Broly from Dragon Ball Super, and that fight was relatively close. They were basically equal in strength. It kind of just went on to who is more durable and can keep the form up for longer. But they ended that with World Breaker Hulk, and in all honesty, it kind of baffles me that Hulk, every time that he's on a death battle, hasn't won. But third time's a charm, usually. I mean, he didn't win against Doomsday. He didn't win against Broly. So, are y'all just gonna give Hulk a win? Because, like, look, I'm gonna just say this right up and now. Y'all are getting a double upload today. All right, I'm gonna say this now because we got news to talk about. Yes, I am wearing a Godzilla blankie because I didn't. I honestly am. It's hot outside, and I'm just trying to get a video in for y'all. Speaking of which, I went to G Fest this year. Um, July 12th, Saturday. Met a bunch of cool people. Met Matt Frank there, right? Matt Frank, yeah, a notorious Godzilla artist. And honestly, I was surprised at how much Ultraman was. This like Ultra. It honestly felt like Ultraman was getting a lot of love, and you don't see that here in the U.S. a lot of the time. Like Ultraman has like a good cult following here, but like not as big as Godzilla. Um, However, I'm still waiting for a Gamera movie, fellas. I come on, we haven't gotten an official one since before I was born. Like, come on, guys, I need a Godzilla. I need a Gamera movie, new one. Come on. Anyway, I'm just letting y'all know that I'm going to be talking about 4 different Godzilla movies that are coming out. Just FYI. Um, I might make it later tonight when it's a little bit more cooler, just to let y'all know. But keep around for it. Um, Huge shout out to D-Man. He is like, I was in his last stream last night, and I really hope that we can get that exclusive content from Toho that he was talking about. I'll link his channel in my comments. I really hope that y'all see his videos. They are awesome. They keep you informed. He's just a great guy. He's super funny. Um, I recommend that y'all watch his streams. They're just some of the best. Anyway, I think Godzilla just takes the win here against Hulk. I'm sorry, I do. He's tanked similar things to Hulk. I can't deny that. I just can't. And on top of it, Hulk absorbs gamma radiation exclusively. Right? Now, some people think that Godzilla absorbs a nuclear energy, which he does, but he absorbs all energy. That's a problem, fellas. Because listen, I believe in Marvel Comics it was stated that gamma radiation was just a different form of nuclear radiation. And it would be so brutal to see Godzilla Hulk out against Bruce Banner. um that's just my take. Let me know what y'all think about it. I'm a Link D-Man's channel. Super cool guy. I spammed his comments because he said something about if uh if we can get that video high enough in popularity, he would be able to get exclusive content from Toho. Um, I'll link the channel. I might just link the video in general, but thank y'all for watching. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a minute. I just really haven't felt like it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not a lot of work to make a video. It's just kind of there's nothing really new going on. But there's a lot of Godzilla news that I'm going to be giving y'all. So watch out for that. Goji person out. Thanks for watching.